The month of March is noted globally for celebrating the social, economic, cultural and political achievements of women. The 8th of March every year is set aside to celebrate women and serve as a call to action for accelerating gender parity across the world. In pre-colonial Africa, particularly Nigeria, women played a crucial role in social and economic activities to ensure and to enjoy some status as division of labor was done along gender lines. In this special report, TVC News senior correspondent Sharon Ijaso examined women's roles in societal development and the need to ensure implementation of policies that promote gender balance.
As the world celebrated 2022 International Women's Day, it became pertinent to tell the story of women who were able to break the bias and others who were striving to. I met Kende, Zainab and Grace, who shared the story of how they are surviving despite all odds. For Kende Oyeyemi, she spoke about her fish business in the Badagry area of Lagos, from the collection point to the preservation stage. Her story is that of pain and inability to expand the business.
Bí àwa bá ṣe rẹja bí bẹ́ẹ̀ làá náà ṣe máa kan rata lọ́jà. Àtẹ̀lé wa ta kó má ní gé rẹpẹtẹ kan, bọ̀tá ṣáṣì máa ta, bó tẹ̀ tún jẹ́ 2,000 kàbí 3,000 ó máa lé sí. Ìgbà míì dẹ̀ máa wà kó sí bá ṣe kan rata tó, owó yẹn máa tún gé lọ. At least tí bá ti rẹ̀ tó invest nísìn tí mo ń ṣiṣẹ́ ṣe báwọn ọmọ mi àṣà máa jẹun èmi gan mo ní rí tọkọ rò máa ṣiṣẹ́ mi máa jẹun sásìkò máa dẹ̀ rówó fi raṣọ máa rówó fi tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ mi torí èmi ò kàwé bí mo ṣe wà kì í ṣe pé bí mi ò kàwé kan lọ títí kan SS2 ni mo ti stop school mi tí mo ti fi gba oyún ọmọ mi tí mi ò tún fi lọ mọ́ tó bá ń pẹ́ mo dẹ̀ rẹ́ tó máa rán mi nù mo ṣe máa lọ ọ̀tìwà tó dẹ̀ ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀ mo ti jókòó but èmi ò kàwé ó bí dandan káwọn ọmọ mi kà yóò lè sọ bóyá tán ti ẹ̀gbé lẹ́tà wá fún mi kàbí tán gbéwèé mi ò mọ́kọ mi ò mọ́kà ṣé máa tún gbàdúrà pé káwọn ọmọ mi má tún lè kà ní tí ìyá bá ti ẹ̀yà kú àwọn ọmọ gbọ́dọ̀ tún yá kú rí so mo ṣe ń try tí mo ṣe ń sáré gbogbo ìgbìyànjú mi pé káwọn ọmọ mi lè kàwé ibi tó mi ò dé ní rere láyé káwọn ọmọ mi lè débẹ̀ kó lè jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ.
Out of 144 countries, Nigeria ranks 122 in closing the gender gap. The question is, how much does a woman earn compared to that of a man in Nigeria? Right now, from research, it states that Nigerian women earn 77 cents out of every dollar that they would get for the same job that a man would do.
Stella Dean Jacob, a veteran journalist and director of news at TVC Communications, says Nigerian women should demand for more elective positions and inclusion rather than limit themselves to 35% affirmative action.
What is wrong with women having 70% and men having 30%? You know what they say about you educate a woman, you've educated a nation, right? You know the role that women play in society. You know the role that women play on the home front. So it is for that reason that I'm asking women on this day to basically go back to that Beijing conference and walk back and rethink the focus of it. It behoves all women now to speak with one voice and basically understand if you want it so badly, then you must go after it. It's just like people who on election day will sit down in their homes and not vote, and then somebody emerges, then you start to bellyache and you start to say, how could that person have emerged? You can't make a difference if you decide to sit in the shadows and refuse to come out and take a stand. If you sit on the fence, if we sit on the fence as women, then it will continue to have, we'll continue to have situations where you have more men in government. You continue to have situations where you have a lot of fantastic women who are gifted, who are intelligent, who know what time of day it is, but because they won't bring themselves forward. If you don't bring yourselves forward, nobody is going to hold a gun to your head.
There are critical socio-economic issues faced by women in Nigeria. Top on the list is lack of financial empowerment, poverty, and lack of access to quality education. Grace Chinoso Aniche is a graduate of public administration from the University of Port Harcourt who rides a taxi in the air service industry. For her, it's the only means of survival as many job offers she got came with the huge price of being sexually harassed.
For the position of PRO. So I went for the interview, I did very well. So I was asked to resume on a Wednesday evening. So but before then, around 12, the manager of the place called me that he wants to see me at the office by 12. I said, okay. I got there, we started talking. You know, he said, oh, that he complimented me that I did very well during the interview and all. I said, okay, thank you very much, sir. He said, hope that we'll work together without no issues and all. I said, sure, no problem, sir. He said, okay. So while we were talking, you know, he left his seat. He came in front of me and sat on the table while I was sitting facing him. You know, he tried arranging my hair for me. I'm like, okay, let me just keep it cool. Let it not be that I'm being too forward. So while we were talking, he said, you know, you're a very beautiful girl. I smiled, I said, thank you. You know, all of a sudden, he started making advances on me, telling me, you know, if I play along with him, that I'm going to retain my job very well, that aside my salary, that he will take care of me. So this was the only job I could get to start up. It has not been easy. But this is the only job that I got. Okay, you know how to drive, they test run you, you go to the boat office, they check everything that your car is okay and then go check and you start your work without nobody trying to take advantage of you, trying to look for one other thing to do for you before they can give you the job.
Gender discrimination is as old as creation. Over the years, women were made to believe that their rightful place was in the home front as housewives, producers, and minders of children. Female genital mutilation, son preference and its implication for the status of girls, access to education, female infanticide, and early marriage and dowry continue to impede the growth of the girl child. Other factors like teenage pregnancy, nutritional taboos and practices related to child delivery as well as violence against women are some of the challenges women have to fight daily. Zainab, a female farmer, says she has been into farming for more than 30 years. She tells me how she has been able to venture into mechanized farming due to lack of access to loan.
Gona ba namu bane aron shi muke muna yin noma sai abinci ya nuna mu raba tsakiya mu ba mai gona nashi mu ma mu dauki namu. To ai akwai matsala ko tunda ba gonan mu ba. Kuma ga maganan ba taki, ba garmazo ko ba gaskiya ba na wanda mutum zai duka wahala ne. Ko ba ai akwai matsala babba ma kenan. Mu kuma aikin gonan ne muke ba mu da wani business.
For women like Kende, Grace and Zainab, who against all odds are striving to break the bias and excel, they hope that in this modern world where women have assumed prominent roles in the economic, political and social circles in different societies, government and the men will be more supportive of their female counterparts. To them, this will enable women exhibit their potential for the development of Nigeria.